Hey, it's Niclas, K with Multistan for Better Health, and we are going to be checking out the full second album by aespa, Lemonade. And I'm saying full because there's some problems that we sadly need to work around a little bit. Actually, it already sounds by the fact that I wanted to upload my highlight medley reaction to the album as soon as it dropped, a couple of days ago. Yeah, I recorded it instantly, uploaded instantly, then it got blocked for copyright reasons. And that was the first time in now nearly 6 years of doing this channel that I had a highlight medley get blocked. Like, what? And one of two songs, and like one of the songs that was in there that was like constantly getting flagged was Til We Die. And now that exact song apparently continues to get, or like, make issues. Yeah, neither Shadow by Yoongi, shout out for the lyric videos, nor any other lyric channel has been able to upload their lyric video for this track without it getting like blocked off of YouTube. Okay, there literally appears to be no way at the moment to upload any version of that song without YouTube taking it down. Because of which I sadly have to say I gotta skip it for this album reaction, because otherwise the whole reaction is gonna get blocked. And while I could do it like without audio and just like the screen, but like what's the point, you know what I mean? Because of which I've now already listened to the song myself to give you my thoughts on it before we start the rest of the B-sides. Amazing. Reminds me a bit of Live My Life. It's very like a bit emotional, but like without being like too ballady, still very upbeat, very enjoyable track. Again, super unfortunate that I wasn't able to react to it now, because I was actually amongst the songs I was the most excited for. But YouTube and SM are just being, unfortunately, very, very weird at the moment. Like, I don't know, man. Like medley getting blocked? Seriously? I don't know what's going on there with the credits and that, or like what companies involved there this time around to make it this way. I don't know. I do know that we're going to be checking out the remaining 7 B-sides. That means SHAKIN, Can't Help Myself, Camouflage, Bite, Switchblade, Roll, and My Plan. We do not care for the Becky G feature thing here. We're just gonna listen to the Made Lemonade version. Like, I never understand that, because like, especially like as a bonus for the digital thing, like if you want to have Becky G on this, then make it the main thing for the MV or something. Like SM, I don't even know, man. Let's start off with SHAKIN. That was a song from the trailer.
This is not acceptable behavior.
And this one is a banger, I can already tell you. Exactly from trailer. Damn, whole different animal into Lemonade into this is a kickoff for the album, dude. Obviously, it also makes sense, like Lemonade shaking. Nice flow, little break. That's such a cool line. We bring the juice. Oh, they gotta put on this key light a bit. My eyes are dry today. This part from the trailer, I remember it so well. Ooh, I thought we had the song here. Hey, what a production on this one. Oh, Karina's deep voice. Goat. Damn. I mean, as I said already in the highlight Medley reaction that I uploaded after the MV then, because like that was the thing, they didn't want me to upload it like before the album releases, where I'm like, dude, that's the point of the highlight medley, to like react to it with the people before the album. Like, banger track. It's so aespa in the core, like just sonically speaking, lyrically too. It's just that very classic EDM aespa B-side. We've had songs like this before in the past, so it's like nothing like super new or fresh or different. But when it works, and it works. Okay? Banger. Immediately after the two title tracks, or like the two main tracks, keeping up that like energy and that sound level. Excellent, man. This is a heavy hitter, dude. This goes hard. And the production on it is, like mentioned, let's go on with Can't Help Myself.
Can't help myself.
Karina's deep voice is just, it's a national treasure, man.
I can't help myself. I can't help myself. Yeah, everybody hates, you get my vibe.
And I slow build up. I love when we switch it up for the pre-chorus, man. Sick, man. It's a very interesting like melody and just like tempo, and also just like the production in general, like the elements we're going for. Very different to the previous tracks on the album so far. This pre-chorus is so nice. And interesting here that we only do one half the sum of the pre-chorus. Now the guitar coming through. This is one of the songs that is already pretty solid on the first. Wait, what? Wait, where did that one come from? Wait, what? Can't tell me what?
Jesus.
That is the most random K-pop lyric I've heard in a very long time. Nothing about this song, like, would give anything for one of the members to just randomly go, Jesus, at the end. Especially because it's not even like a Jesus, like when I see Wins in the Lemonade MV, but more of a Jesus, where I'm like, okay. Okay, that really threw me out now. What I was saying is, what I wanted to say, This is one of the songs that upon first listen is already very enjoyable, but the overall enjoyment will be proven by re-listens and when you just listen more and more to the album. I can picture this being like a very solid B-side when you listen to the album in full, but not necessarily a song that I'm gonna like listen to individually a lot. You know, there's B-sides from us where that is the case, like Live My Life as example, or I'll Make You Cry. It's just generally there's always like two types of B-sides. I don't know, in the B-sides that work very well on their own, that you can listen to on their own, and the ones that you only listen to when you listen to the album. And I think it's gonna be the latter for this one, which isn't bad per se. Next up is Camouflage. Let's go.
all night, going too fast on the city lights. 너의 마이크 사이 숨겨진 뜻이 난 궁금해서. I know, 호기심은 위험하단 걸. The mixed signals, 점점 내 모습이 희미해져. So just try.
Very pretty arrangement right now. Super dreamy, super midnight walk vibe.
On my mind, 나로 다시 돌아갈 수 있게. Don't hold me back, I'm done. Like a butterflies, jumping 널 떨어놓지 말고. You're by my side, see the highs, baby. I don't wanna lose. A lullaby, 더 이상 기댈 곳은 필요 없어. 그냥 hold me tight. You should know I don't need you, maybe. All of your lies.
Nice. That's such a fun track, man. It's very upbeat, but also very soft and chill and vibey, you know? Like you can move, but also relax. That's such a good combo.
Don't hold me back, I'm done. Like a butterflies, in 날 더 내려놓지 말고. You're by my side, see the highs, baby. I don't want the lows. Or a lullaby, 더 이상 기댈 곳은 필요 없어. When you hold me tight, you should know I don't need you, maybe.
Cat part now here.
I know that you tryna hurt me.
Very engageable melody. Nice. This is such a satisfying track. Then all together. Whoa, this song was pretty. Oh, that's the most enjoyable B-side so far. Or like the one I can imagine myself listening to like the most individually. And again, this is always the interesting part, especially when it comes to like full albums. I think it's very important for B-sides to like very much work within the album, you know, to like don't fall behind or like feel out of place or anything like that, or to like make a good album listening experience. It usually doesn't matter for single albums, not as much for mini albums, but like for a full album, to me, it's very important to have that start to finish experience be like well crafted, for it to like make sense, you know, like for things to be like paced well. But then you like mention also songs like this that I 100% see myself listening to individually, just on their own for a couple of more listens, rather than only if I listen to the album. That's definitely the case so far with Camouflage. Super dreamy track, like when you're still upbeat, so it's like not too slow or too like too quiet. Got the tempo, it got that volume. while remaining like very spacey, chill, and just relaxing in some way. That's a super nice combination. That was really, really, really nice. Definitely my favorite B-side so far. aespa in general just does this kind of sound super, super well. We all know them for like the heavy EDM stuff, but like their softer tracks are something very nice. Now we're going over to Bite. Yeah, and I remember this one was a bit heavier, so I'm a bit confused why Camouflage was there now. Why wouldn't we put it more towards the end? Why wouldn't come this after Shake It? Yeah, but I want to go into that again. This is not, you can already like wonder now, like tracklist wise, why wouldn't we do All Different Animal, Laminated, Shaken, and then Bite, and then go into Can't Help Myself? That's what I meant. This is now a weird pacing choice. I kind of don't get that, because this is clearly more in line with Lemonade and Shaken. So why wouldn't you like do those back to back to back to like keep that cohesive vibe for that section of the album, and then you do the switch up in the middle rather than vibe 1, vibe 2, vibe 1, you know? For the album listening experience, I just find it always a bit off-putting, you know? Just, it's always better when there's like a clear section 1, section 2, section 3 as example, if you don't go for like a fully cohesive album. But that's just my 2 cents.
Careful, 'cause I bite.
Yeah, this is so like Shaken.
Hold me back, about to break the cage. You talk a lot till you see my face. I'm coming through, you better give me space. I say, be a bike, couldn't crash. Ain't gone. Please on my tape, playing nice. Chat in the night. Last time I super gummy. I said I might bite you back. Kinda caught him out the album, carving my moves. Mother, do. I don't care about you, my way. Everyone's a hand pain.
Oh, the same. Another very classic aespa song.
Don't mess with me, dog keeps the key. I bite. Saying so mean, you bet you're right. Look at me, pulling that off fight.
Nice flow. Ice out veneers? Okay. Oh man. I'm laughing because these are the kind of lyrics you hear like 20 years ago, you know what I mean? Hip hop like Candy can't be Willy Wonka bad.
Like food near me, I'm done with it. So better keep up, better stay off my bad side. Careful, 'cause I bite. North Japanese, I'm covered in one bite. Don't mess with
I wonder who wrote that lyric, man. This feels like such a... I guess it's kind of timeless though, huh? aespa versus, man.
Careful, 'cause I bite. No companies, I'm covered in one bite. Don't mess with me, don't keep so key, I bite. Say I'm so mean, you betcha, right? Look at me, born in little fight.
I like that flow a lot. This, you bet you're right. The little mini pause. But all the songs have been very full, man. Like outros, extra sex of the final chorus and such. Once again, no idea why we do this after Camouflage and not after Shakin, but as a song, like mentioned, also very classic aespa, the attitude, the lyrics, the sound production. It's a kind of song, like I mentioned, that doesn't like flash in the sense of like being new or something that aespa hasn't done. But it's just a kind of song that, like mentioned, works for them, you know? Why change a working strategy, if you know what I mean? They would just always have these kind of songs on their releases, and for good reason, because they work, okay? Because aespa just fit the sound like a glove, and they just deliver with it, okay? Man, especially as a rhyme to conquer. They were like, okay, we got the word conquer. Conquer is like a very cool word. We need a good rhyme for that. Eat 'em up like candy, now they call me Willy Wonka. Oh man, that's such a bad bar, you know what I mean? If you've been like more into rap and like battle rap and everything, like this is the kind of bar if you drop that like in a rap battle, man. The crowd is gonna be like, oh, really, bro? Oh man, it's funny though. It's entertaining. It got a good chuckle out of me. Okay, we got 3 more songs left, and ooh, this one's super exciting. Switchblade featuring Dolla. I really like the highlight medley portion for that. I'm super intrigued to see how the full song is gonna be like, especially like as a feature, what he's gonna do on it. Let's check it out. So did I say TJ? I think it's TY.
I got flash, I got flames. 내 blank, I ain't got no limits. One time, got bad. 뒤돌면 다시 romantic해. Deep back into like a merry-go-round, round, round, round. So I'm changing it up right now. What's my name? I know you heard it on the radio. 조용히 숨죽이고, watch me go, go. What's my name? I know 더 날카롭게.
Oh, that's a build up.
It's time to slash. Let's go. Switch it up, 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 switch it up. Switch it up, 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 switch it up. Press, click.
Ooh.
Switch it up, switch it up, switch it up. I'm on that beat boy bye. I'm on that beat boy bye. Switchblade. I'm on that beat boy bye. I'm on that beat boy bye. Switchblade.
Damn.
Switch it up, switch it up, switch it up.
Damn. Did not expect the second section after the first half.
You wanna see more, better stay in your lane. Ooh, that's the life I'm living. Switch it up, switch it up, switch it up, switching. But it ain't for free. You wanna be like me. What's my name again? You know, I'm be good at all. Now it's time to slash. Let's go.
This dun 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 dun, you know? Damn. I get to clap that already. Oh.
Switch it up, no free throw. Played up like shit, not elite. She on everything from me, she so greedy. But I just walked out the club with a 3-piece. Dollar get the money, dollar get the one. Hey, dollar break bread with the squad. Soon as they think that we done, that's when you know it's time to switch it up. Switch, switch, switch it up. Switch, switch, mix it up. Like this, like this. Switch it up. Switch, switch, switch.
Oh. And I expect that. Actually expect the like that there. Whoa, okay. Interesting that we end the song like that though. That felt like such a tease to like wait. You do the super long outro, and then instead of ending it there naturally, we extend the song a bit longer, do the build-up sound again, but then end it. What? Why end it with the build-up? What? Okay, that was such a confusing ending to me. I completely expected the song to just boom end here. That would have been such a like natural ending point, you know, after like the big finale chorus. But instead we do like another outro section, and then do the whole build-up sound again, but then end it. that felt a bit weird. I gotta give that a few more listens to like really tell how that comes along, because you just naturally expect the song to end like 10 seconds sooner, and you think it would have actually made sense. This was, kind of weird extension at the end, but damn, this worked super well, honestly. His voice worked really well with theirs, like especially in like the group sections. Just like generally the vibe and style and tone we went here for this is also super dope. Again, also feels very classic aespa, like Bite and Shakin. Like this combination of like beat and flow, and when the EDM really goes fast and hype. That strikes. God damn, that's an exhausting song for the ears and body, where you really want to move yourself to it, dude. Which again makes it super interesting to fly like how it's gonna feel like on the album listening, you know what I mean? I once again wonder why Camouflage was there. Camouflage's placing is so weird on this album, dude. Why do you do like? Because again, the remaining songs are gonna be a bit softer from what I remember. But okay. Next up is Roll. Let's get on with that.
Watch me roll my eyes, I'ma lose my mind. All you do is bring me down, what a waste of time.
Wait. What is the melody from? That's a sample. It's a very classic melody. What's the original lyrics? I heard it from a movie or something. I don't know. From a child, I don't know. But it's a very recognizable melody.
Watch me roll my eyes, I'ma lose my mind. All you do is bring me down, what a waste of time. Roll my eyes, walk out of your life. Yeah. All you do is bring me down, here's a kiss goodbye. You keep throwing shade, baby, there you go. Rain on my parade, and it's getting old.
This is such an SM thing to do, by the way.
Baby, give me a break. Are you okay? You just need a high five in the face with a dress, get your mind right.
What? Such a wrestling thing to say. You need a high five with a chair. Oh, I don't know if this works. Like, SM just always kind of needs to give aespa one of these silly songs, if you know what I mean. Like, I think about Hot Air Balloon immediately, which is fun, don't get me wrong, but they have that in the same album with Drama. I don't know what to think of this, I gotta be honest. Especially like up to Switchblade, you know what I mean? You went this crazy and then... And even like literally like, talk to the hand, you need higher from the face with a chair. This part, you just have like this, you just have this original melody in your head, it's just hard to put it out. Oh, then just a song. Yeah, okay, this is the weakest song of the album so far. I just wonder who of the producers was like, oh my god, I have an insane idea for a song, y'all. What if we do this melody as a track? One of the composers is called Cook Classics. Yeah, that checks out. I gotta Google which song this is with. Yeah. That's kind of exactly how it felt, man. Damn. This is a big cope right here. It's apparently the English nursery song is Row, Row, Row Your Boat. But I'm 100% sure there was also some kind of German interpretation of that melody back when I was in kindergarten or something like that. That's at least where I remember it from, but I can't really put it where. Either way, this isn't the first time they've done this, actually. Like mentioned, it's such an SM thing to do. You have all these insanely super sick tracks on this, and then we just gotta throw in something like that. I don't hate it upon the first listen, but it's like also, without a single doubt, the weakest song on the album. Immediately, I could give this maybe an okay, which would be like a 5 out of 10. But it might honestly even be meh, which would be a 4. I don't know, that's a skip for me. This is just like, I just can't take it serious, you know what I mean? I like don't mind like sillier tracks and something that are more like fun, but like at least do it with like a proper melody and like feeling behind it, because this just feels like a parody of sorts, you know what I mean? Only one more song left. Again, it would have been 2 with Til We Die, but unfortunately I can't react to that due to copyright reasons. Found in song for this reaction is My Plan. Like, Raw could have just been thrown out of the album, man. I was looking here too, it's gonna be like the least listened to track of the album, for sure.
First time, yeah. 날 움직이게 만든 난 대체 뭘까, yeah. Your turn right, ooh baby. ABC, think you got me. 안 통해 뻔한 속임수 따위.
Die Boys Carina.
I see it. 아직은 모른 척해 나 완벽한 trick. I show you everything you want like a hiccup. 너의 그 숨을 뺏은 다음 take a step. 점점 길어진 the shadow. Wanna play with me? Come and take my hand. 내 필요는 없잖아.
That's a nice change from like the heavier stuff from earlier.
Just you and I. As I don't wanna take it. 정신 못 차리게 네 모든 걸 다 가져갈게. You're the victim for the night.
Wait, you're the victim for the night?
In my plan.
I mean,
Ooh, yeah. Yeah. I'm sticking. 적당히 끌었음 그걸로 됐지. I just take it, don't chase 내 원할 때까지. 좀 더 지켜볼래. I'm like constant whisper. 네 맘을 뒤흔들어 나 make it flicker.
oh, it's actually pretty seductive. What do you think about the lyrics, though? This is super seductive, actually. Wow, like seductively romantic.
Sit back, easy boy, boy, boy. Wanna stay with me?
Damn. It is obviously like my kind of sound, you know what I mean? I love the softer, more emotional stuff. We'll lean back chill things.
Easy boy, sit back, easy boy, 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 in my. Easy boy, sit back,
Jesus.
easy boy, 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 in my plan.
Jesus. That's where Giselle's Jesus would have been fitting. That's where that would have made sense, because even I'm like, Jesus, okay? Like, there's a very clear theme and, like, level of seductiveness within the lyrics, and, like, even just the sound as well, you know what I mean? Because it's, like, way more chill, way more calm, way more, like, vibey. You know, there's like the kind of song you can like imagine with like some candlelights and everything. I don't remember aespa having done a song like this. Not necessarily explicit, but like this, you know? Definitely also like lyrically, by far the most like inviting, if you know what I mean. Again, sonically, it's super my style, it's super my thing. I love when things are a bit more chill and relaxing on the ears. I really like the loud things and the loud songs, but songs like this just like, it just feels so refreshing because they're like mentioned so easy listening, and vocally they also sound beautiful. This one, okay. But then once again, in terms of like the track list, why wouldn't we now, like for me it would have been perfect to like do Til We Die before this, and then after this Camouflage as the ending song. But I feel like the track list is a bit all over the place, because then again at the end of the album comes Lemonade featuring Becky G. And I find this so weird, because then you like do that, the collab version, bang it to a whole different animal, bang it to the original Lemonade. It's like, it's a bit weird. I would have really changed that track list up quite a lot. And I just don't get that digital feature at all anyways. What's the point? I actually don't get it. What's the point? If you want to do a collab for the title track, then do it as a title track. Then do it for the main thing. And if you then want to offer like a old members only version, then okay, do it. But like, So yeah, in terms of that, what are my overall thoughts now after the first whole listen? Favorite songs upon the first listen without a single out Camouflage. That's definitely my favorite B-side. That's definitely the most my vibe. The title tracks both super good. And the B-sides though, I gotta say, are all definitely more of a album B-side than these individual B-sides. Camouflage and probably My Plan are the only songs in this that I can like, for the B-sides, I can imagine myself listening to individually, on their own, outside of listening to the album. Okay? And I've said it before, I've talked about it before, you don't need each song to be like individually incredible for like the whole album to be amazing, okay? Because like the album experience itself is often like more important than the individual experience of each song. But obviously, the better the songs are individually, the more enjoyable the album listening experience will become. You know, that just makes sense. So upon first listen, what would I consider this album to be? I don't consider it disappointing, but it's also like nothing super mind-blowing, you know? Not a single song on this album necessarily like blew my mind in a sense of where I'm immediately like 10 out of 10, you know? It's a bit similar to last week with Seraphim, where I listened to the whole album at the end, I'm like, okay, there's a lot of good songs on this, but there's like no song on there that like really completely blew me away in that sense. That's like an immediate 10 out of 10, you know? The overall quality is still pretty high, but I think there's definitely been a lot of other albums this year that I think were just a bit stronger in the core, or they like ultimately did a bit more for me. Again, this is the first listen though. We'll have to see obviously after the several re-listens I will be doing to like give you a proper thought and like rating on every single song. But Camouflage is definitely the highlight. Roll is just unnecessary. I don't know. It just feels like filler. It's the definition of a filler track, where they're like, we need another song for this. Let's, you know, like this and the Becky G thing could have been replaced with like 2 other proper songs. Other than that, it's a solid album. It's a very enjoyable album from start to finish. But I still wouldn't consider it to be better than Savage. I think that's still like peak aespa, that entire mini album. That's just perfection. That's just incredible from start to finish. Here, other than like mentioned the cohesiveness and like the track listing being a bit off, the overall quality also like goes from great to amazing, with a couple of incredible songs in there. Like also the first impression is not immediately boom album of the year, something like that. It's far from that for me. Like I listen to this album and I would not immediately think, oh, this is album of the year, you know. That's just not the case here. 100% not. Definitely not. Depending on how much I enjoy the re-listens, it might make it into my top 10 so far. But with looking at how much more time there's left for the rest of the year, I'm not sure if this album would make the top 10 by the end of the year. That I'm honestly not sure about upon the first listen. But again, time will tell. Time will tell. We're basically halfway through the year so far. There's still so much more time left. And I see how much I enjoy the album on listens. But I hope that you guys enjoyed my reactions plus thoughts to the aespa second full album let me know. If you did, leave a like down below to show me that you did. Your thoughts on the whole album, on all the single songs, and my thoughts and opinions on it down below in the comments as well. And as always, if you enjoy what I'm doing, if you want to support me, then gladly leave a sub as well, or become a channel member to support me even further. It would help me a lot. I actually wanted to do the recent solos before this album. Didn't get to it in time. We probably do that another time. Other than that, we have a lot of other amazing comics coming up. Shiny and Be Alpha on Monday, and probably hold up more for June. Which we mentioned the last month before like the half of the year mark. We'll definitely be doing my first like top list of the year and everything. Very, very excited for that. Till then, it's Niclas, enjoy yourselves on K-pop, and I can't wait to see you back soon on my channel.